Sorry about that. Got a call. We all know that she is late every week based on the videos that I have of her being late. Um, she's emailed me at least 5 times since September of last year, letting me know one thing or another. So she's aware that she can communicate with me. Even in one of the first emails that she sent, she says, I know that you can't communicate back. This is the information I need to pass to you. So this information is known to her. She just refuses to communicate. Um, my parental rights up until Tuesday have been active for both children, even though the OPP has has been granted on my son and her. What that means is that decision making is still supposed to be fluid back and forth between us two. Um, so, for example, if your child needs to change doctors, okay, you have to find a way to communicate and get both to approve. So she would email me and say, hey, I need to send the kids to this specialist doctor. What do you think? Now, in communications like that, more than likely it'll be through the attorneys. But something simple, like for the school, for instance, where I should say more simpler or simpler, more simple um, for the school, where I can communicate with the school and then she can communicate with the school, and we can use that communication to figure out what needs to be done with the children. Both examples, they don't happen, right? She just makes the decision on her own, and then I find out sometime later that changes have occurred. Um, so this is proof that she is trying to eliminate communication and prevent me from having contact with the children, even with or without an OPP. Um, this journey that I'm going through is tough. It's very difficult. It's only tough and difficult because my children are being highly affected. I personally don't care at all, and she has no way of affecting me outside of my children. So don't believe for one moment that I feel a certain kind of way due to something else other than my children. My children are being negatively impacted, and as a father, my job is to protect them and eliminate their problems. But when the problem is apparent, that problem can't be just eliminated. So this is the frustration that I'm having. Outside of the police knocking on my door and being called on me for multiple times, um, the conversations that I have with my children, the lessons that I'm teaching them, it's becoming increasingly difficult when you have somebody completely undermining your existence. It's tough. So what I'm trying to do again is just maintain my rights. I need to exist, and I will exist in one fashion or another. After Wednesday, well, after Tuesday, Wednesday, I was bombarded with phone calls and people reaching out to me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, please keep it coming. I need that type of support because I'm in Arizona and I'm by myself. I've been separated from my family when I moved out here with my wife to make a better life for us. Now that my life is not as best as it possibly can be, however, alhamdulillah, praise God, I'm still here and I have the opportunity to make it better. But when I moved, that distance and separation from my family is now heavily affecting me because that support that they could easily, relatively give me is not there. But I do feel the passion and the love that everyone shares with me. So I want to say thank you. A special shout out to my brother's lady. I appreciate the conversation from yesterday. It's beautiful having a conversation with a woman who is in touch with herself and knows who she is and is willing to express her thoughts and feelings in a manner that you did. Jeremy, you got a real one. Good job. But please, guys, thank you for the support. And just know that don't hate her. Like I said before, she's going through her own thing, her own struggles. We all do. We all have our own problems that we got going on. And some people deal with them in different ways, and some people don't deal with them at all. She's one of she's the latter of the two. But unfortunately, it's causing ripples. So if you could find it in your heart not to hate, that would be nice. That would be good. You don't want that. I myself have to go on this journey to try to unhate so that it doesn't consume me, because my dislike for her is far less than the love that I have for my children. And we got to stay positive. And the best way to stay positive is to look and hold on to the positive things that you have. And that's what I'm trying to do here. It's tough. Trust me, it's tough. But if you think negative, you see negative, mean you're going to do negative, right? So I'm trying to flip that and remember positive. So I constantly think positive. So I say positive things. And I see positive things. And I do positive. Yeah. Thank you again.